Well, hello, my lovelies. Welcome to episode 2 of Manor House Music. I'm the Mancurian, and I was trying to figure out what to do for content, and I figured the first place to start would be something I wish somebody had taught me a long, long time ago, at least in terms of how to select a guitar. So, what we're going to do is use this fine example, Gibson SG Standard, unburst, that I purchased. I'll tell you the story about this guitar later, but what I wanted to do was talk about what I look for without plugging the guitar in when I take it off the rack or pull it down off the wall or anything like that. I just kind of want to walk you through what I look for before I play it, because obviously fit and finish is very important if you're going to be spending money on a guitar. So first thing I look for is, take a look at the headstock. So let's walk through the headstock. Obviously no fits or finishes issues there. Also want to check the nut to make sure that there's no, cracking in the joint to the, the neck itself. Then I'm looking down the physical neck itself to see if there's any blemishes or dents or dings in the actual fretboard itself, and in this particular case you'll see that there isn't. Likewise, I'll do some close-ups on the guitar, on the table so you can actually see what's going on. But then I'm also looking at the physical joint where the neck joins the body to make sure that there's no cracking in the laminate and or the joint hasn't moved at all. And as you can see here, it's all very good. Then I also run my fingers along the joint to make sure that there's no, it's all even and no overlap or anything like that. Your fingers are really good, judge of, what's the word I'm looking for? Differences in height. So the next thing I'll do is I'll take my finger and I'll run it along the seam of the binding where it joins the body, just to make sure that it's all clear and clean. No dings, dents, or ridges or separation. So, and again, this is just by feel. And again, in this particular case, the binding is very well done. There's a little bit of a bump there, but it's not by any stretch anything you can't deal with. Then I want to look at the back, make sure there's no dings in the back. And you can see this is a very good example. I believe this is a 23? No, 22. It's an interesting story about that. But once you've gone through the guitar, then also want you run your fingers down the binding to the neck. Make sure you got no sharp points on the actual frets as they connect to the binding, because obviously with binding, potentially there's some runoff edges. Then I want to look right here where the neck joins the body, and again you're looking for cracking in the seams or the laminate, again just to make sure that the guitar didn't the neck set correctly when they glued it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This is a great example. Then you want to look at how the bridge connects to the body. Make sure that the nuts and the bolts are even with the surface of the body. You want to look at the bridge. In this particular case, none of the strings are wound to the most extreme from a neck setup perspective, or a action setup perspective, I should say. This particular guitar I've modified. I put the greeny Gibsons in it, so this is my homemade greeny, if you like, but gorgeous example. Then I want to check the machine heads. Make sure that there's no re-screws or repositioning. They're all nice and square with the body. And then, then at that point, if you got this far and you haven't found any blemishes, and also you want to check the string height on the strings. It should be set up from the factory. If you're spending more than $2,000 on a guitar, either the store itself sets it up or it's set up from the factory, so you should do all right. But the next thing you want to do, obviously, is I tuned it, but ultimately you want to just hit an open G chord, really, and feel how long it resonates. And this has an amazing body resonation. You can feel that chord all the way through the neck. and through the entire body you're getting a really, really good vibration. And this is the whole point of checking out a guitar without plugging it in. First and foremost, you're not going to be plugging it into your rig, so you just want to try it with open chords to see how the body resonates with open chords. And in this particular case, you're getting a long resonant vibration through the entire body. And if it sounds good without being plugged in, then it's going to sound fantastic when it is. So, you know, again, and you're checking the harmonics. Then the other thing I do, honestly, is I'll actually do this, where I'll take the harmonic and I'll touch it to my chin. Also, you get a vibration, and you can feel the harmonics in the body and the vibration in the body. I know it sounds strange, but I found that this is the best way, at least in terms of being able to. And then obviously you want to check the neck to make sure that it's straight, and this is bang on, no bends or anything like that. So no warps. And so out of the box, off the wall, actually this was out of the box, it was pretty good. I did take it to a luthier because I did need to change the pickups out to the Greenie setup for Gibsons. But yeah, if it sounds good not plugged in, it's going to sound pretty amazing when you do. So yeah, that's how I check out a guitar. And if it passes this test, typically what I'll do is I'll try to find a quiet room where I'm potentially shopping. Usually they do let you have a quiet room to yourself if you're buying a nice guitar, and plug it into you know, something as close as you got to home. But that's how I look at guitars, and you know, that's the Mancurian telling you all about. I'll do a Fender as well separately, because it's a different look completely with those things. But at least for a Gibson, again, those are the things I go through before I plug it in. And if it passes this test, yeah, it should play pretty good when you actually do plug it in. So strap that one on for size. Until the next time, cheers.